So more about the data released from Roll20, because I'm going through some of the data on their website about it, and I'm finding some fascinating stuff. So the only ones in the actual chart here that are listed by name are essentially the top 10. But there's more data on the website, the blog.roll20.net. Go check that out. Powered by the Apocalypse fell out of the top 10 this quarter. There were a couple of games mentioned that have increased their percentage that I hadn't recognized. One of them was this game called Tormenta, the Tormenta RPG, which is published in Brazil. I've never seen it. From what I can tell, it's mainly just the setting, and the rule system that it uses can be D20, RuneQuest, and a few other systems. There's another role-playing game called Insane, and I will put the way it's presented on the screen here. But I could find even less about it. It is Japanese, and it's sort of a multi-genre horror game using D6 and some specialized cards. Oh, and for the record, the reason Apocalypse World dropped out of the top 10 is because they separated Apocalypse World from Dungeon World. If they kept those the same, they'd probably still be in the top 10. Blades in the Dark and Mutants and Masterminds both saw steady growth. Both Starfinder and Pathfinder saw growth this quarter. It's interesting that Pathfinder First Edition is more popular than Pathfinder Second Edition. Not surprising, mainly because the appeal of Pathfinder First Edition in the first place is a bunch of people didn't want to change their game. So when they changed to Second Edition, people didn't really buy into Second Edition. That said, the Pathfinder Second Edition did see some pretty solid growth in this quarter, so probably tied to the fact that they've released some new stuff. As to the uncategorized, because some people asked about it, the way they're basing this is off of the character sheets used. So there may be some D&D in there. There may be some World of Darkness in there. But it also includes anything that didn't make it into the top 10, apparently. I enjoy going through these numbers. Roll20 is my preferred virtual tabletop, so I'm interested to see how other people are using it. The one that surprises me still is Call of Cthulhu is as popular as it is. It always struck me as a very niche game for a lot of people, but apparently not.